Yes, first, Coach Coop, everybody saw it at halftime. He went down. The doctors and our medical staff took care of him here. Then he went to a local hospital. All his vital signs are good. He did not have a heart attack, but they're still checking on everything with him. So that's the situation with him. As far as the game, I thought we played our hearts out again. I was certainly disappointed defensively that we gave up. We had a 2-touchdown lead, and if we just don't give up, we were in zone defense and gave up a long play that put them back in the ball game. We made all the big plays the first half. They made the big plays the second half. I thought our young quarterback, if you just look at the stats, the guy played outstanding. I thought he played really well for us. Their quarterback hit 18 out of 40, but he hit the big plays at the right time. So that was really they made the plays, and we didn't at the right times. So Randy struggled field goal kicking wise, obviously, and that ended up hurting us at the end of the ball game.
Wade, what was the atmosphere, the reaction of the players at halftime in the locker room after they?
There was a lot of, there was a lot of unknown. Everything was unknown as to what was going on and what happened to Coob, and now Rick Dennison obviously called the plays from the press box, and we had to adjust as far as the head coach not being there, but it was a shock to everybody.
How difficult was it, Wade? Short notice, all of a sudden you're taking over, but you still got to call defense. The ball game came down to them playing well, especially at crunch time, and we didn't. We had some calls go against us that hurt us, certainly. Penalty-wise, we had some penalties that hurt us. The last penalty on the punt, we could have been a lot closer. So we still had an opportunity at the end of the ball game. So penalties hurt us again, and they didn't have many penalties. We did. So I thought that was a factor also. And Andre's catch on the sideline was, that being overruled and I'm sure that's what it was, but we had a chance with the ball and ended up punting, and they got it on the 50. So. Were you already in the locker room when you heard Gary gone down?
No, I was traveling in, and I saw him on the ground, and I kept asking what happened, and that's kind of what happened with everybody, is what happened, what's happening, and we finally got word that they took him to the hospital, and then, but we were unsure of everything, certainly.
It was obviously y'all came out fire in the first half, but in the second half, was it more of what the defense was doing, the Colts defense was doing, or was it
No, I don't, I look at the second half, and we had our opportunities, We got down there a couple times and didn't score, and they got down there and scored it. They got a big play, and also they got down there and scored. We stopped them several times when they had real good field position, but when the game was on the line, we didn't play well enough.
In all the games you coached as a head coach, obviously you were well tuned into what the offensive game plan was. Today, of course, that wasn't your role. How can you talk a little bit about how you tried to adjust and just get a handle?
No, I didn't. I wasn't involved in the offense at all.
You just said, hey.
Yeah, that wasn't my job. I was the interim head coach. I wasn't the head coach, so.
Your role didn't really change.
No, it didn't change. As far as kicking field goals and things like that, I made those decisions, and unfortunately we missed them. And even the punt at the end of the ball game, it was 4th and 11,
I thought we'd have a chance to get the ball back if we played good defense, and we did. We got the ball back. Like I said, we had a big penalty there that really set us back 15 more yards and after the return. So we just don't seem to make the plays at the right time. I thought we'd get, you know, we played so good the first half. You can see what we feel like we can do, but we still got to finish it off.
Well, Wade, because Gary is such a player's coach, do you feel like some of the mistakes maybe in the second half was just the fear and the concern for him as a coach?
No, well, I mean, you can't blame it on that. They've got a good football team, obviously. They were already 5-2. They've got a good, strong football team. The guys brought the team back a phenomenal amount of times in a short career so far. So they were never panicked, even though they were behind, you know, 24-12, and, you know, it looked like things were out with 9 minutes left. Like I said, there's no reason for us to give up a 60-yard play at that point in the game where they got to score 2 touchdowns. So I'll take a lot of that.
Coach, they were able to stop your pass rush in the second half. Were they doing anything different?
No, we got pretty good rush on him in the second half. You know, like I say, he only hit 18 out of 40 passes. I mean, so, you know, that's way below, you know, his average or you know, I thought we just gave up a big play that we shouldn't have given up.
What can you be specific about what happened?
We were in zone. I mean, there's no reason for us to get beat deep. You know, that's really the bottom line.
Is there anything you can take away from this game moving forward, like some positives?
Well, I mean, the effort of our team was tremendous. Our young quarterback obviously made some great throws. Hit a lot higher percentage than their quarterback did. Had a lot higher quarterback rating than their quarterback did. You know, threw touchdown passes right on the money, and you know, it's a shame it was wasted.
You've been through a lot of great highs, great lows, many years coaching Wade, the last 10 days, and the way the season has gone. Anybody put in the work there feeling?
Well, yeah, like I told the players, you know, when we signed up, we didn't sign up just to say okay, you know, if everything's going good. We signed up for the whole season to play and to work and to coach as hard as we can coach, and that's what we're going to do with this team. And, you know, anybody wants to give up can, but we're not going to.
Last one, are you going to try to see Gary tonight, or are you going to plan that?
Well, when we get word as to what's going on, then we'll take care of the appropriate things.
Thanks, Wade.
Okay, thank you all.